Hey, everybody, it's Tuesday, August the 1st. Can you believe that? Already August. August the 1st, 2017. This is episode 44 of Let's Talk About Tomorrow. My name is Earl Arnold. I am the host. I appreciate you guys joining me. Man, had a great show yesterday. Got a great show planned for today. But stick around for my opening comments. All right, yesterday, I posted a question out on Facebook. I've got another one out there today. Make sure you check it out. I'm going to be sharing some of these questions and then, of course, your answers on the show. Yesterday, I asked the question on the song, I Will Always Love You, that was written by Dolly Parton. She recorded it, of course, very successful. And then later on, Whitney Houston recorded it. Also, hugely successful. So my question yesterday was, Dolly or Whitney? Well, I've got to admit I was a little surprised. Out of all the votes that came in, 70% voted for Dolly Parton, 30% for Whitney Houston. That's the answers. That's what my listeners posted on my Facebook timeline. 70% Dolly Parton and 30% Whitney Houston. So I kind of thought that was fun. It caught me a little off guard. I thought there would be a little more votes for Whitney. That's okay. I told you my opinion doesn't count. I'm just a humble host. But I got a new one for you today. I've already posted it out on Facebook. I'm going to be collecting that information throughout the day. We'll share the answer for that tomorrow. But here's the question. If you were on a deserted island, and I think I spelt deserted correctly on my Facebook. If not, somebody correct me. I have no problem with that. If you were on a deserted island and you had, let's just say, a year's worth of food, a year's supply of water, and a year's supply of batteries for your CD player. You had 2 CDs with you, but you were only given the choice to listen to one of them all year. Your 2 choices are these. Luke Bryan or Merle Haggard. That would be the 2 choices. But remember, once you pick one, that's the only one you can listen to all year. And we'll even go as far and say it's their greatest hits. Or let's just say each CD had every song they've ever recorded. So that way you can't really, think, well, which version of Luke or which version of Merle or period. All their songs are on one CD, and you have your choice between one of the 2. Luke Bryan or Merle Haggard. Which CD would you choose if that was the only one you could listen to for the whole year? That's a pretty good question. I've already got my answer. I know where I stand on this. Again, my opinion doesn't count. Listeners, jump out there. Make sure that you're answering that. Give me comments. I will talk about them on the show. I want to start getting more listener participation on this show. I was real happy to get the participants yesterday between Dolly and Whitney. Surprising answer, but that's okay. That's okay, because I love Dolly and Whitney both. I will say this, too. I like Luke and Merle. But I won't tell you which CD I would actually listen to. I'm going to leave that up to you. I don't want to sway anybody's thinking. I want you to be open about this. And even if you have a reason why, throw that in the comments section. I'll be happy to share it on the show. All right, guys, I've got a really awesome show. Hey, don't forget, on my interview yesterday with Ryan Christopher, who is the lead singer for Resurrection, a Journey tribute. Remember, we had the interview yesterday. I did tell you that August the 4th, which is this Friday, they will be performing in Franklin, Tennessee at the Williamson County Fair. Yes, I will be there. Not going to miss it. If you are a Journey fan, you don't want to miss that show. I'm telling you right now, I know Ryan Christopher personally. I've had the privilege of having him in my studio. I'm going to tell you right now, you will not be disappointed. August the 4th, Williamson County Fair in Franklin, Tennessee. That's not too far to drive if you're anywhere around the Nashville, Tennessee area. Even my hometown of Clarksville, Tennessee. It will be worth the drive, I guarantee you. Their show is from 8 to 9:30 p.m. It is going to be awesome. You don't want to miss it. All right, guys, stick around. All right, you've heard me talk about a good friend of mine in the past. We've had an interview with him. I don't even remember which episode. It's been a while back. Great songwriter, great musician. He's played on so many records. I just can't talk enough about him. And he's played on just about every star on their recordings we can dream of. His name is Curt Ryle. He's the owner of Big Matador Recording Studios. I mentioned one time that he's got an event that he actually calls a songwriting marathon. And what he does is he invites people on Facebook to help write a song. And they actually go line by line until the song is totally completed. I know that they just finished one, but I'm going to let Curt tell us more about that. He's my guest today, and he will be joining me via the Let's Talk hotline. All right, Curt, are you with us?
I am here, my friend. What's going on?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm driving to Nashville right now, but other than that, I'm doing wonderful.
Well, that's what I got when I talked to your secretary. See, I've tried to call you about 12 times today. They just keep putting me on hold, and I guess you're just that busy. What is going on in Curt Ryle's world?
Well, I don't know. My secretary seems to think you're a little bit rude, and I don't agree with her. No, actually, Andrea is my secretary, and she said to tell you hi, Earl. She loves you.
Oh, cool. Appreciate that.
But actually, no, we got a lot of things going on, man. We're working on several albums, and today I'm headed to Nashville to look at a place where we're going to probably shoot this video coming up later this month, and looking at a site on Percy Priest Lake that might fit the narrative of the video.
Oh, cool. Hey, listen.
And by the way, let me
Go ahead.
just say the little girl's name that we're shooting this video on is Jaden Ryle, R-Y-L-E-E. You ought to go out and check her out because she's viral all over the internet. She's 4 and 5 million views on everything she does. And she and I have written some stuff together. So anyway, I just want to throw that plug in there for Jaden.
How old is she?
She is 11 years old. And Earl, I'm going to tell you something. You know how many thousands of people I've worked with over the years in this business. I think she's the most talented I have ever seen. I've never seen an 11-year-old kid walk in the studio and sing harmony first and then go back and put the lead down.
You're kidding.
No, she did that, and it was absolutely perfect. I didn't have to fix anything, and I'm just totally blown away with this kid. So I'm really pumped about this video, and so that's the whole point going to Nashville today.
Okay, give me her name one more time.
It is Jaden, Jadyn, Riley, Ryle, and she's from Canada.
That is awesome. And she's 11 years old?
She is, and she did a video of a song she and I wrote, an anti-bullying song. It was only out 14 days, and it's already at 100,000 views.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but she also did a song on the YouTube called "The Sound of Silence." I know you've heard that song. We all have.
Yeah.
It's up to 4 million.
Oh my gosh!
It's just unbelievable. I've never seen a child with this kind of talent. You need to check her out. She's really good.
That is all. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and encourage my listeners right now. Jaden Riley, Jadyn. Last name is Riley, Ryle. That's amazing. 11 years old. That's just kind of unheard of.
I know. There's something in the water they drink up there in Canada. I don't know what it is, man.
It's got to be.
Talented people coming out of there, you know?
Wow. Hey, listen, do me a favor. I shared with my listeners right before you came on. I know you've got this really cool event that you're doing quite often now. It's a big songwriting marathon. Please break that down for my listeners and share what's going on, because I know you're doing a lot of this on Facebook. Give us the process.
Okay, Earl, I'll tell you how it started out about maybe 6 months ago. I sat down in front of the computer. I had about 15 minutes of spare time, and I thought, I'm just going to post whatever comes to the top of my head. And I went out there and I just posted. I said, hey, I'm going to write a song. Anyone who wants to write with me, say I'm in. And I had 450 I'm ins come up on my post.
Wow.
And so I thought, well, this is not a joke any longer. I've got to do this,
That's crazy.
And, I just really made it all up on the fly. I wasn't planning it and hadn't thought about it.
Right.
But I just went there and I said, okay, the name of this song is Someone in America Loves You. And I said, so we're going to start writing. We'll write one line per day. And all 450 of you submit a line. And at the beginning of the next day, I will announce the winning line.
Wow.
And we did that for about, 16 days. And we ended up with 16 writers on the song.
That's crazy.
And the funny thing is at first it started out as a joke. It's something fun. But it turned into something competitive. And, of course, I had my musician friends coming on there and posting stupid lines, trying to be silly. But then I had some really serious writers coming on there, some guys that I knew had written some good songs. And this thing turned into a competitive thing. And now we've got there's a lot of stuff going on with this. I don't want to spoil it or give it away, but we're working on our third song now.
What is the name of the song? What's the name of the song you're working on right now?
Well, we just finished it, and the name of it is Pretty Is as Pretty Does.
Oh, wow. That's a cool title.
And what I did was I just went out there and I said, okay, guys, I'm going to let you name the next song. And everybody submitted about, 450 titles. And that one just it stuck out in my head, and I just said, I like this title, so let's go with it. And we just finished the song, and I got to tell you, Earl, I'm really blown away by these people on Facebook. Some of these people are serious about this.
Well, let me ask you a question now. You're a hit songwriter. I mean, you've written several hits over the years. How much tutoring are you really giving these people? I mean, are you kind of throwing out some instructions and some help and things like that? How's that working?
Well, that's what everyone thinks. Everybody thinks, okay, he's behind the scenes, he's writing this. I'm not doing it. What I'm doing, the only thing I'm doing is I'm reading all of the titles. I'm picking the best one that I think fits the narrative of the
gotcha.
song.
Okay.
And then I will send a private message to that person, and I can say, I cannot tell you anything to do, to write. I can only tell you I need you to add a few syllables or take away a few syllables.
Oh, I got you. Okay. That makes sense.
And it has to fit my melody, see?
Sure.
And, so they don't know the melody, so they don't know that. I can throw out, okay, we're going to have 15 syllables, but, that changes from song to song or
absolutely
from line to line. So,
yeah.
Anyway, no, these people are writing these songs. They're just, now I will say this. I'll go out there and I'll say, okay, this is a love song, so let's don't try to kill off the the person in the song. You know?
yeah, exactly.
Let's don't try to get them out there on a horseback in the middle of the ocean. Let's just keep, I keep it on track.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I do give directions, but I don't write any of the lines.
Wow. Well, now listen, I've noticed on Facebook, I mean, it's like, I'm on your timeline, and finally, after I paid so many thousands of dollars, you accepted me as a friend on Facebook, and I've noticed that there's like, a whole bunch of people throwing lines out there. This is crazy.
It is crazy. It's, people say, Curt, I know you're working really hard doing this, and it is a lot of work. But I got to tell you, Earl, I get so much joy out of this, because when people win a line, when their line is chosen, they absolutely celebrate.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody's congratulating them, and it's just a big deal.
I know.
I think it's cool to see that.
It is, and the fact that you being a hit songwriter, I mean, you already know what it's like. So to see some of them and get excited, that's got to be pretty cool. Obviously, it's doing well, because I think I read, now correct me if I'm wrong, you've got another marathon coming up at the end of the month, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I'll tell you something else. I haven't told the Facebook people yet, so I guess the writers, I guess they're going to learn this on your show. But the first two songs have already been recorded by an artist that I produce who is already successful in Europe.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not going to mention the name yet, but the songs we're actually working these songs and trying to make something happen. In fact, I went out on the BMI website and registered all of the writers on one song. One of them had 26 writers.
Wow.
It just looks funny to look at it.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Writers. But I'm going to make sure that everybody, if there's 15 cents to be made, I'm going to make sure they get it.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to ask you one personal question. As a friend, I just want to know why all the lines I've submitted have been turned down. That's all I want to know.
Well, Earl, you write the lines that my musician friends are writing, like, I will never kiss that pig in the mouth. I'm not going to accept lines like that, Earl. You have to write serious lines.
But wait a minute. The title was Someone in America Loves You. Why couldn't I bring Kissing a Pig in the Mouth? That's all American, buddy.
Look, I'm gonna rat out my good friend Dennis Wage.
Oh, no.
He's a studio musician, piano player. And he goes on there and posts, if you marry that Dane, I'm going to kick your rear. And I'm like, no, Dennis, that's not a good line. And everybody's on there laughing. They're having a ball with it. And,
I can see Dennis Wage doing that.
Oh, yeah. They do. They have fun with it. And I enjoy it. I'm glad they do that.
That is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, because, again, you take Dennis Wage and people like that. You're the guys who are playing on all these hit songs and hit records, so including Dennis. So that's cool. He's jumping in, having fun with that. So, well, buddy, listen.
Before you say anything else, I just need to tell you one thing here.
Go ahead. Yeah.
On the very first song that we did, Someone in America Loves You.
Yeah.
I got to warn you, I'm singing it. I know you love my voice. You know I have a beautiful voice. I tear it all to hell trying to get it out.
Yeah.
But it is a beautiful voice. And anyway, I just want to plug myself, Earl. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all, Curt. And you're right. I do love your voice. Even though I think it's time for us to close this show out. No, listen, I've never had a problem with your voice ever until you put it in front of a microphone. I mean, other than that.
Man, that's cold, dude.
Well, listen, to all my listeners, me and Curt are very, very close friends. We can get away with this. And I love his voice as much as he loves my acoustic guitar playing.
Oh, so, that's a lot.
Yeah. So it's an equal endeavor. So, but no, buddy, I listen, I love what you're doing. I think it's really cool that you being a hit songwriter, I've always said I thought you were the greatest acoustic guitar player I've ever worked with. For you to go out and reach out to Facebook people and friends, even people that you don't even know, and allow them to be part of something that is a universal language called music, I reward you for that. I think that that's a really cool thing. I mean, you're opening up your studio where you make a living Big Matador Recording is where you're doing all of this. So I congratulate you. It's a great thing, buddy.
I appreciate it. And sometimes, Earl, it's just time to give back. You just have to do that.
Absolutely. Well, you're doing it. You're doing it, and I love to see that. I really do. So even though you haven't taken any of my lines, I still appreciate what you're doing. So
you just keep working on it, buddy. You'll get in there.
Oh, don't worry. I am. I'm going to bug the hell out of you for the rest of the week. All right, listen.
It won't help.
Good luck. Good luck to you on everything you're doing. A big shout out to Jaden Riley. I'm so happy that you shared her with us. And I'm going to close out the show with that song, Someone in America Loves You. I think people would love to hear that. So if that's okay with you, I'd love to share that with my listeners.
And I would also invite everybody who wants to ride with us in the middle of August to come out there and join us. Just friend me and I'll accept you.
Okay. And so that's going to be is it under Curt Ryle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just friend me and you can participate if you like.
That is awesome. All right, buddy, listen, safe travels to Nashville. I hope the site works out where you're going to be cutting the video. Best of everything for you, Curt. We'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, there you have it. Curt Ryle, owner of Big Matador Recording. That's really a cool thing he's got going on. Make sure you go out, check out on YouTube, Someone in America Loves You. That's one of the songs that they actually had the big songwriter marathon. And also check out Jaden Riley, JADYNRYLEE. All right, a big thumbs up to Curt Ryle. Great interview, buddy. Thanks. Well, I guess you know what that music means. You know what time it is? It's somebody's birthday. That's what time it is. If it's your birthday, have a great day. I hope you enjoy it. I hope somebody spoils you. Well, on behalf of Let's Talk About Tomorrow, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to you. I'm talking to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. All right, a big shout out. A couple of friends on Facebook. Susan Chapman, Mike Spring. Both of you have a great day. You deserve it. Well, guys, that's going to close out this episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow. Today's show was brought to you by my dear friends over at Crylite Realtors, Mr. David Green, the managing broker over there with all of that awesome staff. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You can reach them at 931-648-2112 for all of your real estate needs. All right, everybody, I've had a great day, great show. Don't forget to send in your comments on the question that I posted on Facebook. Let me know your thoughts. Great talking to you guys today. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.